A guy walks into a bar and sits down. He orders a drink. The bartender asks him, "What did you do this weekend?" But if he worked as a sniper while being in strike with the Snipers Union, he himself has become the scab. Timely. Had. Very funny, Mr. Cleat. A priest goes in a safari. We all know how the Christians the lions ended in the Colosseum, but the prayers were probably a bit different. It's a good joke, but I'm going to make a teeny tiny nitpick. It should be this meal that we are about to receive. It's more churchy that way. Americans, what is something that Europeans have that makes no sense to you? In Germany, apartments don't normally come with a kitchen. It's purchased installed by the tenant. Sometimes you luck out, but not. Because this comment blew up. Here is an article talking about it. My British grandma always had a plastic tub in the sink to soak dishes. It seems so weird to have a sink in a sink, basically. If it's all Europeans but Germans have a real big problem with staring like I owe them money. Also paying to use the bathroom in public spaces. The smoking. I stayed with a host family in France and my 16-year-old host sister smoked like a chimney. As did all her friends. Like you're so young. Why? Guys of Reddit, what are some things girls do that you secretly despise? Sharing every detail of my personal life that I shared in confidence with them. With all their friends. Talk about our sex life in detail with her group shit. It was my girlfriend's birthday a few weeks ago, and I love her a lot. However, you don't have to get me a birthday present. It's fine she tells me a week before her birthday. I got her flowers and made her a card anyway because flowers are nice and won't last forever, Anna. Card is small and won't take up too much space if she doesn't want clutter. She then asked me why I didn't do anything more for her birthday. I got a girlfriend. Our fiction, maybe. My girlfriend dressed up as a policewoman and told me I was under arrest on suspicion of being good. In bed, after 2 minutes, all charges were dropped due to a lack of evidence. Which one is it, right or the left hand? Mao, I thought that you were going to tell us that you now need to tell her. Lol. You got, or got, I do know whose, but I can hear her screaming something about her boyfriend from the trunk. No fast food chain has beef nuggets. I keep asking this sub for new posts instead of reposts. And when I finally see a new idea, I hate it because it's right. You've never been to Idaho, I see. Dairy Queen has chicken fried steak strips. That's close to nugs. I mean, burger nuggets might make a good menu item. When you start your chicken fried steak nuggets with gravy dipping sauce restaurant, I'll go there. I need this in my life. Do it now. TIL Early Wireless TV Remote Controls 1956, commonly known as clickers, didn't have batteries or electronics. When you clicked the button, an ultrasonic sound was emitted by the button striking the bar. This sound was picked up by the TV to operate it. They actually look like this, not like the one pictured. The best part was that if you jiggled your keys just right, you could change the channel and annoy the person holding the real clicker. Till Luke Helder, who in 2002 planted pipe bombs in various places to draw a smiley face across America, is still being held indefinitely at a federal mental health facility after being declared incompetent to stand trial. Now I understand another Archer reference. I lived up in the town 6 miles down the highway from where he lived. I didn't know him, but my best friend at the time did and said the guy was always a bit off. Here is the map of where the bonds were located, found in a 7-year-old till with essentially verbatim wording. TIL, it's dangerous to bathe during a thunderstorm. Was at my dad's one summer, and the house got struck by lightning in the middle of the night. The toilet were no chunks of porcelain bigger than a baseball. This is becoming less true as homes have used PVC for drains for 50 years. And more houses are built with PEX now, or have repairs using PEX that ends up isolating the outputs. The days of your plumbing being grounded is limited because it won't be metal. And clean water itself isn't very conductive. It doesn't take much to give lightning an easier path to follow. TIL that in 1988, researchers ran a jet at 500 mph into a wall of reinforced concrete to prove a nuclear reactor could withstand a direct collision with an airplane. The collision pushed the wall back 6 feet but left only a 2.36 deep scratch while the plane was reduced to scrap. 2.36 what up, 2.36 WHAT. Remember reading a post on here a couple of days ago, where people were talking about how Al-Qaeda should have targeted nuclear reactors instead of skyscrapers, and someone else mentioned this experiment. Edit were talking about how Al-Qaeda planned on targeting nuclear reactors in addition to skyscrapers. Did the pilot survive? We summited over 18,000 feet with the real-life Indiana Jones and made a documentary. Ask us anything. I had a lucid dream. A dream in which you were fully aware that your physical body was asleep in bed whilst the you've been familiar with your entire waking life is now aware within a dreamscape. Says the trailer isn't available, you have another link. What kind of special equipment did you need to film up there? Like, would a camera need to be modified, or are there special cameras just for cold and altitude? As someone who climbs and does production, but hasn't done both at once, I'm dying to know how quickly did you throw all the prep row out the window once you got above 14K? Lol? That sounds terrifying. What were the biggest challenges while filming? Why do dogs float in water? Been a dad for 6 days. Hope you raise a good baby. Contrats. 6 days, newborns can really take it out of ya. By tomorrow, you'll be 1 week dad. You're doing great, congratulations. Just in case the water is rough. Congratulations! Off to a good start. Congrats! Congrats! Welcome to the Brotherhood. Because they're made of bark? Congratulations! Congrats, you were made for this, haha. Off to a good start. Is your name Bob? Great first shot, congrats, Dad. Just remember, waking in the middle of the night is temporary, and so is rocking them to sleep. Cherish that time. Congrats! What do Bob Marley say to the flea? A Jamaican me itch.